So this past Friday, I went for 405, 4x4, and this is a volume PR because the previous week I did 405 for 3 sets of 4 reps. So the total volume increased from 12 to 16. And what I want to emphasize today is the importance of the torso positioning in the squat. And I believe it's the most important thing during the squat. So the cue that I tell myself when I squat, especially a heavy weight or actually any weight at all, is to keep my back short and tight. And this allows me to maintain the integrity of my back. And I'll notice that my sloppier squats, I'm not keeping this cue in mind as much as I should be, and that's when the problem starts. And the reasons that you want to have a upright torso when you squat is you really want to minimize how much your lower back is involved in the squat. Because if you're using your lower back too much in the squat, number one, it's going to increase your rate of injury to your lower back, and it's not going to be leading to an efficient squat. Squat should be utilizing your hips, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and having the lower back take the brunt of the weight is not an efficient squat or a safe squat. And what you also have to realize is that I also lift in gear, and it's even more important when I have a squat suit on because it's an easy way to lose a squat if you're bent over and the weight starts crawling up your neck. It's going to lead to a pitch forward squat, and also you'll notice that if you don't maintain the posture, what happens is when you're squatting, the knees start to pitch forward, and then you're going to start bending at the waist, and having quarter ton on your back while this is happening is really not a safe way to squat. So an efficient squat, and you'll notice that most great squatters, what they're going to share as a commonality is that their squat, the torso doesn't change much, or it doesn't change at all during the entire duration of the squat. So their torso positioning will remain similar. So if you look at really good squatters like CYC or any of the Taiwanese guys, you'll notice that the torso, it doesn't change. And that's an absolute key when you're squatting a huge weight. And this is actually sets 2 to 4. And as I alluded to earlier, the torso positioning is really important. And I don't think the first set was too ideal as far as that goes, but I think the squats here are okay. And the depth was either slightly below parallel or just there, so it's something that I'm not too concerned about. But I will be buying the metal silver wraps. I'm just waiting for a sale for those to get a little better in price. I mean, $75 a pair for knee wraps is pretty steep, so I'll have to be using those for nationals coming up and the preparation. So thanks again, guys, and stay tuned for next week.